All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful Tuesday. Blessings to everybody in Jesus' name. Even if you're not religious, may the Lord bless you. May He bless your families as Bitcoin. It begins now for crypto, for Bitcoin, for altcoins, for all the different coins and the corns. Shout out to Donald Trump. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the Casper crew. As usual, guys, if we can get 1,000 likes in the first half hour, we will be giving away $1,000. So we got ourselves 24 minutes. We're going to set a timer for 24 minutes. See if we can't get 1,000 likes in that time frame. So boom, let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Major shout out to Tinky Winky Tips Sopo. And a major shout out to Project Management Life Sciences Bitcoin Long 10x. Is this a 10x right here? It's a 22x, baby. Set up, given in advance in the Casper Crew VIP Discord from 89,909, baby. Right from this pivot low right here. Got to give a major shout out to Edward Diamond Hand. Smash the like. Shout out to Crypto Hub. Shout out to Blue Mountain Fire. The money's still trickling in, baby. Shout out to Chris7372. Trump woke goes short. Shout out to MS. Hit the like button. Shout out to Just Aran. And John Pixel, start the freestyle rap to pump the Bitcoin straight to 100K. Let me see a blue candle. Major shout out to Alex Wise. Major shout out to Alexander. He says, hey, I wanted to buy Intro to Crypto Trading Program, but it's fully booked. How long until it's available again? It will be available once again. I have to make some updates and changes to it. I also will be doing a free course on YouTube starting ASAP, baby. So that's the deal. Shout out to Cages. Got stopped out at the bottom yesterday. Guys, you know, I have a super sad story to tell you as well, since probably you guys, if you were watching live yesterday, you done did see my long trade that I was in. And yeah, guys, I got stop hunted like an absolute noob when Asia opened. And they stopped me out. Look at, I mean, no joke, like they stopped me out by, what, my stop loss was 100,263. It sounded like Joe Biden trying to, 100, text 100, and then I got stopped out at 100,119, and then they pumped it on me, baby. Those dang market makers. What's the market maker gonna do? Retail traders building his shorts. Meanwhile, the market maker's building his longs, looking to push the price to the upside. But it's all right because obviously, not obviously, but thankfully, we did close the trade out in the green, if you know what I mean. $3,500 profit. But man, oh man, man, oh man, oh man. It's always a bummer when that happens, guys. And the Bitcoin price right now is coming to a major area. A major area. This is make it or break it for Bitcoin right now. Make it or break it for Bitcoin, baby. Man, oh man, is this make it or break it for Bitcoin? I have to tell you, I am so excited to see what's going to happen because we very well may get a major move from here. All right. Because we are coming up to some interesting areas of resistance. Shout out to Duke Hard. Shout out to Virtuose. Hey, Jay, can you talk about market Cipher if it's worth it, especially if I'm already pretty knowledgeable in trading? Well, I mean, I honestly, I don't think I could trade without it, bro. I'll be honest with you. I don't think I could trade without it. That's just my own personal trading style. I love the money flow. I love it. I love it. I trust it. I know it. I'm familiar. I'm used to it. I recognize the signals it gives. All right. Shout out to John. What happened to the hat and glasses? Well, these cheap glasses, they were turning my face green, guys. All right, these are cheap glasses, not Inspector Gadget, Sherlock Holmes costume glasses, all right? They were turning my nose green, and the hat, I just couldn't find it in time for the dang stream, all right? What happened to you, hair, lawnmower cut? What happened to my lawnmower haircut? You mean my hat hair? Well, I don't have a hat today. Shout out to Arnold Schwarzenegger. Shout out to Wasim Asaf. And shout out to Caleb from El Salvador. What's going on, bro? Shout out to Crypto Crash and Art. Big Mac Meal, baby. Carl from the Moon. Got to give a major shout out to Cipher Rider. Good morning, Jason. I do rather watch the short till NY is back from lunch. Yeah, so let's talk about what's happening right now. Dang, I can't stop talking like that. I can't stop talking like that now, guys. Okay. Shout out to Crypto Coons. God bless you, bro. God bless you, man. Thank you so much for holding it down with the wrench. Yeah. All right, so let's talk about this Bitcoin price action right now, guys. Here is what is happening with the Bitcoin price action. So we came down last night, yesterday. I mean, we saw it happen to back test once again the value area high of the macro range. So this is our sideways range right here, guys. We're going to clear off our fibs for a second. This is our sideways range right here. We did get the breakout of the value area high of the range, and we got a double back test here of $101,000. This is the value area high of the range. A hold above this level is very bullish, okay? Now, yesterday, the one thing we were concerned about was printing a red dot on Market Cipher B daily. And as you can see, we've been flirting with it. In fact, last night when the daily opened, we were printing a red dot here, but now we are not. Now we are not. And I want to hone in specifically on the 4 hour, because the 4 hour could give us actually a nice big push to the upside here. And here's what I mean by that. When we look at the entirety of this structure here, from the low that we made down here, right, that very, very important low from the setup given in advance in the Casper Crew VIP Discord at jasoncaspertrading.com to join the best trading community in the world, where myself and other instructors give trade setups every single day. Like how I worked the shill into there, you know? As we came down to that key level, what happened was this. We formed a nice low with a nice bullish divergence. You can see here that as the price is getting lower to the key level given in advance, the market cipher is getting higher, right, over time. Not only that, but the money flow is getting higher over time. And if we go to the daily time frame, we're actually seeing a very, very rare signal down here, which is none other than the uneven butt cheek pattern, which forms when, as the price is getting lower, the momentum butt cheeks are getting higher. You have the left cheek full of gravy, full of ravioli, full of ricotta cheese, Parmesan cheese, pecorino romano cheese. I love pecorino romano cheese because it's so salty. You guys know those salty butt cheeks with the pecorino romano? And then the right side, very skinny, low fat, fat-free cheese. They extract the fat out of the cheese, skim milk cheese. All right, bullish divergence. Dolores at the diner coming out with your dang cup of coffee. Tip money in the right butt cheek, skinny, because it's not going to fit in that left pocket. It only fits in the right pocket where there's lots of room in the pants. And this is called a bullish divergence. And when you see this, most of the time, especially on the daily, it means a very, very, very significant bottom is in. And from the time we made this nice bull div on the daily, we have changed market structure. What do I mean by changed market structure? Well, market structure was bearish, high, low, lower high, lower low, right? Actually, let me redraw this. High, low, lower high, lower low. Now we've actually made a higher high. And not only have we made a higher high above this last lower high, but we're actually flipping resistance into support on the daily time frame now. It actually looks very strong here. And now if we go to the 4 hour time frame, look at this. Yeah, we made our nice bottom down here. Yeah, we had some bullish butt cheeks down here. But now look what's happening. We're printing a trigger wave here below the 0 line. Yellow oscillator is pointing upwards. Money flow is pointing upwards. And this could be the next higher low as we backtest the value area high. And this could actually give us a wave that comes up back above the 60. And this could actually take us to our next targets, coming up towards 112,000, maybe even 120, dare I say it, $1,000, okay? So that is something that we do need to keep our attention on, this 4 hour. It's unconfirmed right now, this 4 hour green dot. Oh wait, I'm just kidding. It's actually confirmed. So it's a confirmed green dot. It actually looks pretty good, okay? Now, this is a bullish scenario that we are holding the value area high as support and we're looking for another high. Let's discuss now bearish scenarios, because we do need to be prepared for potential bearish scenarios. The reason why we need to be prepared is because, well, you need to be prepared for everything that could possibly happen, all right? We need to be prepared for everything that could possibly happen. Now, we are coming up to, right now, a major area of local resistance, which is this. We're going to pull our Fibonacci retracement tool from the high that we made, what day was that, yesterday? Sunday. From the high that we made Sunday to the low that we made yesterday, and you can see that we're coming right into none other than that zone between the Fibonacci 618 and the 786. All right, our two sisters of decision. The reason why I call them the two sisters of decision is because they are sisters and they have a decision to make. All right, they have a decision to make. In fact, there was a girl named 6Juanita, the 618 Fibonacci, my high school crush. I asked her out on a date once in high school and she had a decision to make. She was going to decide whether or not, Jason, am I going to reject you or am I going to accept you as my boyfriend forever and ever? We can live happily ever after in a small little house that doesn't cost too much, somewhere out in the country, nice and cheap, you know, just a little ranch, maybe have some kids, a pool in the backyard, a dog, maybe a nice white picket fence if we really do well from our BenCoin gains, because of course we're not going to have jobs. No, we're going to invest in coins like BenCoin. We're going to live happily ever after off our coin gains, right? Maybe we even invested in Trump coin. Who knows? Man, the possibilities are endless in high school. Anyway, oftentimes she would reject us. You can see right here, bam, big rejection. And of course, you know, Sam Bankman-Fried's upside down there. That's a whole nother story. But then the older sister, the 786 fib level, we also ask her on the date, and she has a decision to make as well. Is she going to date us? Well, I don't know. In fact, I don't even know if she's into guys like that. And we are coming up right now to that green box, the two sisters of decision. And I want to take a look at these lower time frames on market Cipher B. Okay. As we look at our 12-minute time frame, our 24-minute time frame right now, there is a potential, okay? There is a potential that if we do not confirm above this green box, we're going to start printing bearish divergences here. All right, the opposite of the uneven butt cheek pattern, where the butt cheeks are getting higher as the price is getting lower. This is where well, in this case, it's actually Sam Bankman-Fried's man boobs getting lower as the price is getting higher as we ask out 6 Juanita on a date. So if we just superimpose SBFBs, the Sam Bankman-Fried boobs, onto the chart, we could see potentially we're forming that here. We go to the 12-minute time frame, and we can also see something quite similar potentially forming here. Now, is it definitely going to confirm? I'd say that 4-hour looks really strong, but if we confirm the red dot in the 12-minute, then we do need to be prepared potentially for a bit of a pullback. And if we get a bit of a pullback, first of all, obviously, we can look at this as a local range right here. So the first place in the event of a pullback to be looking for like a bounce would be coming back down to like 102, right? But if we're going to actually take this low from yesterday, we're probably also going to take this low from Sunday. And if we start taking those lows, then guess what? We're going to be coming down below the value area high of this range, right? So right now, the key level for us is $101,000. This is the value area high of the range. If we lose it, probabilities are most likely, it's just volume theory, you lose the value area high of a range, the probabilities are most high that you come down to that point of control of the range, or the center point of the range right there. All right, that's where you look for your next support. And if we go ahead and pull our Fibonacci from the low that we made back here on Monday, January 13th, 2025, to the high, well, what do you know? Our sister, 6 Juanita, is also right there. And here's the thing we need to remember about 6 Juanita. Yes, she's not going to date us because we're in the friend zone. She likes us, but she doesn't like us like that. But she uses us because we're in the friend zone. We're a nice guy. See, beautiful girls like 6 Juanita, they use us nice guys for stuff like if they need money, if they need a ride somewhere, if they need someone to copy the homework in high school so they can pass, even though they're too stupid. 6 Juanita, right? So she will be there for support when our heart is broken, and she will string us along. So we think maybe someday 6 Juanita will finally see that I'm a nice guy and I'd make a great husband for her, and we could live happily ever after off our BenCoin tattoos, and maybe even invest in Trump coin. And so that 96-ish, 97-ish $1,000 zone would be the next place in the event of a drop that I would look for that bounce. And this would also then continue to give us this nice rounded bullish market structure, because remember, we were talking about the fact that this whole thing here is bullish. This whole thing here is bullish, which means buy the dip mode activated, baby. And unfortunately, you know, although I am in a few longs, as you see here, the long trade I was in yesterday, that I tried to get into yesterday, it wicked me out, right? Buy the dip, and the dip kept dipping just to wick me out. The dang market makers wicked me out, and then boom, baby, we're pumping back up. We're at 105K this morning. So, you know, that's what's going on. And then, of course, if we lose the POC of the range, if we lose the 6 Juanita, then we would look back down toward the low of the range around 91.5. Now, again, is that going to be ultra bearish if we come down to 91.5? In my opinion, no. And here's why. We have to remember that we are simply trading a sideways range here, guys. All right, let's just remember, most of the time, the asset's trading sideways. Most of the time, the asset is trading sideways. All right, we spent 8 months literally trading a sideways range, and then we got a few weeks of massive pump, and now we spent the last 2 months literally trading a sideways range. Okay, so 8 months, and then a few weeks of bullish pump, and then a few months now of sideways range, right? Before that, what happened? Same exact thing. Last January, what did we do? We spent a month and a half trading in a sideways range, then we get a massive pump, then we spend a few weeks trading in a sideways range, and then we get a massive pump. So most of the time, we're trading in a sideways range, which means we should always be looking for price to just continue to trade the sideways range. And what the market makers love to do, and I'm going to use the term the market maker, the whales, whatever you want to call them. All right, if I talk like this with a different accent, it makes me sound more knowledgeable about the markets. All right, especially to us Americans, you people from across the pond, or South Africa, wherever, you all sound the same. Australia, you sound the same to us. All right, you all sound the same. You talk English the wrong way. All right, no offense, but Americans, we invented English a long time ago. But here's the thing. I'm going to talk like this, the market maker, whatever you want to call them. What they love to do is they love to fake everybody out. I mean, look at this. We had a high. We literally just take the stop losses, come back inside the range. Look at this. We had the lows. We take the stop losses. We come back inside the range. All right. This is why in the Casper crew, we literally gave this long setup in advance. In the Casper crew, we literally gave this short setup in advance. The most easiest trades to take. You just wait for the fake out of the breakout and then you take the trade in the opposite direction. So would it be so crazy to think that we literally come back down to the bottom of the range? Now I want to say something also different to you, which is this. If we do make it back down to the bottom of the range, keep in mind it's still bullish market structure. Why? Because we took the lows, we swept the liquidity, we changed market structure, we make a higher high up here. If we come down, even if we come back down to $92,000, it's historic support. And we're also making a higher low from that low that we made back here on Monday the 13th from the setup given in advance in the Casper crew, JasonCasperTrading.com, to join the best trading community in the world. All right. And so look, even if we come down there, it could be absolutely bullish in my opinion. And then we could get the actual breakout of the range. And not only that, but it would even give us what's known as the introverted head and shoulders pattern. All right. Why is it called the introverted head and shoulders pattern? It's because nobody pays attention before the breakout. Nobody wants to buy before the breakout. It's like an introvert in high school. Nobody wants to hang out with him. They don't get invited to parties. They don't have a girlfriend. They don't have any friends. They have to eat their lunch in the bathroom stall all by themselves because they have no friends. They're too embarrassed to sit by themselves in the cafeteria. Okay? Do you people say cafeteria across the pond? Or do you say something different? Like, I don't know. What would someone from the UK call a cafeteria? A munching lounge. In the munching lounge. Do you sit by yourself in the munching lounge? Right, but then all of a sudden when you get the breakout, massive pump, everyone wants to pay attention to you. And all those girls that didn't date you in high school because you're an introvert, now they know you're rich, you're in your 30s. All the cool boys in high school peaked, right? The fat dad bods now working at McDonald's trying to become a manager. Meanwhile, you're a professional Bitcoin trader. Now all the girls want to pay attention to you. All right, so that could absolutely happen from here, right? We've got to keep that in mind as well. All right. Now look at this, guys. We've got about 7 minutes in the munching lounge. All right. In the canteen. All right. All right. We've got about 1,400 people in the chat, guys. Only about 400 likes. Oh my goodness. Elon tweeted on Dogecoin emergency. Let's take a look at Doge. Is this true? Just in breaking news. This was our trade setup on Dogecoin. Guys, this is why you gotta subscribe to the channel, alright? This is why you gotta subscribe to the channel, man. You know, look at this. That back test, we were looking for it, and that's where we're getting our bounce. Look, I don't see anything crazy happening on Doge Ball Coin right now. But I do know that Elon Musk did, in fact, what was I gonna say? No, Trump did mention the defense of whatever it is, the Doge thing, and they launched their website and it has a Doge logo on it, apparently has a Doge logo on it. All right, so this could be bullish even if we come back down to the bottom of the range. Right now, we are flirting with that Fibonacci 618. And honestly, like if we are gonna dump from here, this is gonna be the place, guys. So if we dump from here, this is the place, okay? And so it honestly, like, I'm not saying to do this, but it's like if we are, let's say, gonna dump down to the $97,000 zone, or back to like 92, this is the place where it's going to happen from. All right, not financial advice. Obviously, the other thing to always remember is another liquidity grab because, you know, we are building bear divs here. on the daily, on the 4 hour. So another move to the upside could give us that nice kind of upside down Sam Bankman-Fried man boo pattern on the Bitcoin. So I do believe we are going to get a very big move soon. All right, and it's gonna shake a lot of people, because what's going to happen is there's a lot of volume coming in. There's a lot of money trickling in here. If we get a pump, it's probably going to be pretty significant, a pretty significant breakout, because whenever you form a range for multiple months, as we have here since November 11th, it's currently been 71 days. So whenever you form a range like that, getting close to 100 days, you expect significant follow through on the breakout. And so, yeah, if we get that move up, it could be very significant. If we get the move down from here, it's going to catch a lot of people off guard, because a lot of people are expecting the breakout. A lot of people are not expecting to move back down to the low 90s, which we talked about would be an introverted head and shoulders bullish pattern, but a lot of people would get shaken out of that move, right? And so it's going to be big. It's going to be intense. It's going to be wild, man. It's going to be crazy, wild, intense. Crazy and wild and intense. Man, what is going on with the Bitcoin price? I'm telling you. I mean, we're getting a little bit of a move back down, man. We went from British eating in the Munchin Lounge, now we're talking like a dang hillbilly up in here. And we got to give a major shout out to everyone up in here. First of all, major shout out to Miguel Angelo Alves Silva. Friends who already bought XO shilling coins. And, okay, shilling coins, don't shill the coins. Red Dot confirmed yesterday on the daily. No, that's fake news, man. You know what I'm saying? The Dusty Hunt says F the 90s. Jay just confirmed the super cycle. Shout out to Crypto Foco. And what's the instrumental in the background? Just random stuff. What's the name of the bottom indicator with the blue and yellow waves? It's called Market Cipher, man. Shout out to HFG. Blessings to you, my bro. Is that my new cut? No, this is not even a new cut, guys. I've had this haircut for a long time, alright? Alright, shout out to Aaron who subscribed. Shout out to David B. Elon peddles nothing but BS most of the time. I can't disagree with that at all. Everybody thinks Trump is a Nazi. I don't think that's true. Shout out to African Civil Rights. I love that language joke. I laughed. Then one of your followers who said nasty on blacks. You should hit back strongly to those kinds. African Civil Rights sounds like the person you don't want to say anything nasty about blacks to, but honestly, guys, I mean this 100% seriously. Please do not make any racial comments in my chat, okay? Because I am vehemently against all forms of racism, meaning hating on somebody because of their ethnicity. Which, by the way, ethnicity is different than gender and all this crap that people want to equate ethnicity with your gender and your trans and all this. It's nonsense. So you can hate on the trans, don't hate on someone because of their race, alright? Shout out to Abu. He says, Bitcoin is orange. So is the Trump. Let's pump, baby, pump! Aaron's not a girl. Okay, I've never met an Aaron with an E that wasn't a girl. Sorry about that, Aaron. Shout out to Sugar Baby Luxury. Shout out to Fit Genius 618. Shout out to Dennis. He says, slop shop. Shout out to EQ Clips. And Satoshi Nakamoto, a boon. A boon, is that what they call it? Is that what they call it? Yeah, that's true. I don't even like the word race. I don't even like the word race, you know. Because we're all one race, right? We're humans. We're all Adam, right? We're all created in the image of God. All right, we didn't get 1,000 likes in half an hour, and we're halfway there. All right, we're halfway there. If you want to identify as an attack helicopter, well, I gotta hate on that too, to be honest with you, man. You know, I don't like anything that bends reality. You know, I don't like anything that bends reality. All right. Did I short the GP? Well, I have to be honest with you. Did I short the GP? The answer is the Casper crew knows about my short positions. Okay? The Casper crew knows about my short positions. How are my Trump holdings? I sold my Trump holdings on the morning that it pumped 2,000%. I sold. I sold. All right. Shout out to Memory Man. Yeah, one human race for sure. 6 Monies is hot. Should I rob a bank to invest in crypto? Chris2 Official wants to know, should I rob a bank to invest in crypto? Well, here's what I think about that. Chris2 Official, should you rob a bank? My answer to that is there's a really good chance you'll probably go to jail, man. And so, I don't think it's worth it, okay? I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. I didn't make 2000x, I made 2000%. Alright, that's like a 20x. That's like a 20x. I had like $1,000 in there. I made less than 20k. Yeah, it was 2000%. And I sold it right away, honestly. I don't care if it goes up more. I sold it, man. I can't see a 20x and not sell, honestly. Shout out to Fire Lions. He says, please make the Casper crew free. I don't have enough money, man. I can't do it, bro. I can't make it free. I've got people to pay. You know? It is a business. I can't just make it free, my man. Risk reward could be worth it for robbing the bank. That's true. Banks don't have money, computers do. It is interesting, you know, if you're going to make a big cash withdrawal from a bank, a lot of times you have to let them know in advance so they can actually get the money into the bank. Which is pretty crazy when you think about it. You know, pretty crazy when you think about it. Pretty dang crazy when you think about it. Okay, so Bitcoin is obviously finding a little bit of resistance here at the 6 Juanita Fibonacci. At the 6 Juanita Fibonacci. And we got to see what happens. What price did I get in on Trump coin? I don't even remember, man. I bought it live here on the stream. Someone said, what do you think about Trump coin? I said, you know what? I'm going to buy it simply because it's called Trump coin. And people worship him like he's Jesus. So it's probably going to pump in the bull market. And, yeah. I did it live. I bought that Trump token live. I bought it live, baby. All right, let's take a look at order flow for Bitcoin real quick and see what's going on. So this rise from the bounce from VWAP here so far has been a short squeeze. The reason why I say that is because we had some shorts opening up right here, quite a few of them, and then we got to move down to the VWAP, and then we start to bounce, and those shorts closed out. And so this move up was mostly shorts closing, mostly no longs opening here. In fact, longs closing as well as we get that rush to the upside. So I say that we are pretty in an interesting situation here, potentially forming some bear divs on the lower time frames. Printing and actually confirming a bear div on the 12-minute. We could see that move to the downside right here, guys. We could see that move to the downside right here from this Fibonacci golden pocket zone. Now, the money flow on the 12 looking not that bearish. Let's go to our 24-minute right now. 24-minute time frame. Ambiguous, guys. Ambiguous. We've got ourselves the money flow curving into the blue from the purple. That's very bullish. That's a very bullish thing. We have a potential bear div. If someone put a gun to my head and said, Jason, what do you think is going to happen? I would say, let's see. When did New York open here? Oh man, we already did that run for the lows. I don't know. I'd say we maybe come back a little bit and then get a move to the upside. That's what I would say is most likely, based all things considered. Our 4 hours bullish and these bearish signs here on the low time frames, they might not play out that much. But for me, honestly, the next long trade that I'm looking for is going to have to be taking out the lows here. I'm really not interested in longing anything unless we take out these lows here. That's just my own personal thing. All right, I do want to take a look at Trump coin to see how this thing performed overnight. Okay, so Trump coin broke down from the triangle. And, yeah, would you look at that? We got that big pump up. So I guess that was Sunday. And now we are down. Came down about 60%. We're currently down 50%. 50%. I mean, honestly, what do you expect after some kind of fundamental news pushes the price up? You have to expect that people who bought early would sell. because you don't just hold something like this. It's a meme coin. I do find it a little bit disrespectful, honestly, that Trump didn't mention this coin at all in his speech, either yesterday for his real acceptance speech or in his after speech where he Bidened on for like 25 years about like everyone who ever did him dirty and how he's better than them and how he's smarter than them. And even though those things may or may not be true, it just isn't really a good look to do that, honestly. I mean, what the heck, man? He literally biting on, telling stories about like, back in my day, corn pop and all this. It's like, Trump, man, what the heck are you doing, bro? Come on. You're supposed to stand yourself apart, right? But whatever. That's neither here or there. But it is a little, I feel like it's a little disrespectful, man. I mean, he launches this meme coin, right? He should say something about it, you know? Give his followers a little bit of something, right? Right? A little bit of something, right? I mean, if he's so pro-crypto, right? I mean, come on, right? Trump, come on, man! We were here yesterday all day waiting for you to just say Bitcoin once. You know? You know? He said we have to secure our southern... I thought he was going to say Bitcoin. We have to secure our southern Bitcoin reserve. But he said border instead. I was like, Trump, what are you saying, man? Come on. You know? All right, let's check out Solana. Solana here. So Sol, guys, getting the balance right from the level. I mean, literally right from the level. Again, man, this is why you got to subscribe to the channel. I mean, you know, look, we give this stuff for free, guys. Look at that. So Sol right now, 4 hour, also printing a green dot after a very bullish divergence at the low. So very similar to Bitcoin right now. Going to take a look at Sol. Remember, on the daily time frame, we got a very extreme gluteus maximus at the lows here, right? We had ourselves a nice, deep momentum wave on the left, shallow momentum wave on the right, ultra uneven butt cheek pattern. And now we've gotten a higher high breakout. Yeah, it's like a CDW, but we are seeing the money flow starting to come back up here. And when we go to the 4 hour, we are seeing a nice trigger wave printing here. Unconfirmed, for sure. But this, you have to recognize, like Market Cipher, you're looking at the overall structure of this thing. The overall structure of this thing is, this is the bottom signal, according to Market Cipher. Bullish divergences here, multiple time frame. And so that next trigger wave you're going to print here after the bullish divergence, oftentimes is that next big push to the upside. So we're seeing that with Bitcoin. We're seeing that with Solana. Trump is looking kind of flat there. Millennia token, I don't even know. I haven't been following Melania token. Millennia? I don't know. Millennium token? Let's check out Ethereum, all right? People are saying, when is Ethereum going to get its move? Because we're just consolidationing here like a wild lady in distress, running through the wilderness, eating a box of jalapeno peppers, high in fiber, good for the heart. You can get them over at Walmart, actually. Jalapenos? You guys ever eat jalapenos? I like to put them on, like, if I'm having, like, what do they call those things? Quesadillas. Or, you know, I put them on my tortillas. Or what is that other stuff? You know, yeah, picadillo. You guys ever eat picadillo? Shout out in the chat if you guys ever ate picadillo, or pico de gallo. You know, I put my jalapenos in pico de gallo too. It is weird to put the carbohydrate good for the heart in your pico de gallo, but look, man, it's good. That Beak of the Rooster stuff is real good. So ETH, here's the deal. I believe we're coming down to the last, and actually have already even entered into the last major move to the upside for the bull run, coming up to $8,500. We wicked down right into our zone here, but we front ran the golden pocket. So could the bottom be in here? Yes, the bottom could be in, but we haven't seen any major signs of strength here. We have not seen any major signs of strength, meaning this: we haven't changed market structure. We have not made a higher high yet, okay? If we start to make a higher high here, then I'd say, man, the bottom's in. Too bad we didn't come down lower to buy more. But if we fail to make the higher high, I would still be looking to maybe come down just to test the golden pocket, the trend line once again, to get that big push to the upside. Now, we're going to do some top-down analysis on the daily time frame market Cipher B. You can see potentially here forming a bit of a trigger wave. Then we're going to go to the 4 hour time frame. The 4 hour actually, to me, looks pretty good, and I'll tell you why. We keep forming multiple bottoms here on the 4 hour as the price is consolidating. And although we don't have a bullish div at this low, we do have a really nice, deep wave here. And I have to say this deep wave either signifies that the bottom is in, or the bottom is very close, where if we come back down, we're going to have really nice divergences. So ETH, in my opinion, is going to have its day. It's going to have its pump. Don't worry, Ethereum fans. I myself am invested in Ethereum. Haven't sold any Ethereum yet. I'm waiting for all-time highs. I am 97% positive that we are going to see new all-time highs for ETH here. All right, that's literally how I'm trading this. I do hold quite a bit of ETH on spot. It's my second biggest holding after Bitcoin, and my targets are 5,500, 8,500. I would be shocked if we don't make a higher high this market cycle. And honestly, a lot of these altcoins, guys, have not yet made higher highs. Sol hasn't really made a higher high. Like it has, but not really. You know, XR Pistol hasn't really made an all-time high. Chainlink hasn't made an all-time high. Cardano hasn't made... Nothing's made an all-time high. All these things combined, these lack of all-time highs. I mean, to me, this is just a proof that the bull market is going to continue the next few months, and we're going to see massive blow-off tops for a lot of these coins. And so, yeah, ETH isn't doing much now, but the 6 days looking good, the 3-day looking good. Everything looks good, where basically this plan is still 100% valid, in my opinion. This is the last big hurrah, right? If the bull market's going to continue, this is your time. This is the time. All right, if it's not going to continue, then we lose everything. We sell the farm, and I'm going to be live streaming from the dang chicken coop because I have to sell everything to add more margin to my trades. All right? Who's my barber? Me. I made a little mistake, all right, guys, you know? You know, shout out to Ghosts. Look, I cut my own hair, guys. You know, I'm very, what's the word? I'm not very fancy, let's put it that way. What happens if I'm wrong? Then, yeah, I just said, then we stream from the chicken coop, bro. We stream from the chicken coop, alright? Straight from the chicken coop. We'll be doing streams from out here, alright? Hopefully it's not snowing when we're out there. Alright, shout out to the chickens. Look at those guys out there. Man, they are brave. They are brave. Those chickens are brave. Especially this one. This one's name is actually Snowball. The only reason I know that is because it's the only hen that's basically not fully mature yet. It's a late bloomer. It's not really a late bloomer. It's just we had a hen sitting on some eggs, and only one of the eggs made it because I guess the cold. The mom. She rejected her own kids, man. The mom gave up. She said, I'm not being a mom no more. She wouldn't let the baby chick under the wings. So, Snowball. That's what the kids named it. Yeah, so, if I'm wrong, then yeah, bad stuff is going to happen, honestly. Well, here's the thing. You should never be in a position where if your investment goes against you, that bad things will happen to your life. In all seriousness. You can't invest anything that you're not willing to lose here. Alright, here we go, baby. Let's see. Let's check back out the Bitcoin. Are we holding? How's it looking here? Let's go to the 12-minute. Let's check out what is happening. Okay, we're getting a little bit of a bounce from the support resistance flip. Green dot printing on the 12-minute, baby. Maybe we could turn this trade around. Maybe we could turn it around. Do you think we could turn it around? Could we pump it? Could we pump Bitcoin straight to 100K? Uh-oh. Can't say that anymore. Can't say that anymore. Sheesh. Alright, buy fart coin. My hair is destroyed. It's not, okay, it looks pretty bad, alright, I'm not gonna lie. But you know what? I just need to massage it a little bit, okay? I just need to massage it a little bit. It looks pretty horrible, yeah, you're right. But you know what? I don't even care. I don't even care at all. Have I got snow outside? Yes, there's literally been snow on the ground now for since the end of November, bro. It's been horrible. It's been horrible. I hate the snow so much. I only live here because my family lives near me within 3 hours. Am I gonna make a homestead channel? Just shave it all off? Nah, I'm gonna keep it. It'll eventually, look, if I do enough of this here, it will, maybe it will go back to normal. Alright? Maybe it'll go back to normal. Exactly, it'll grow out. It'll grow out. It'll grow out. Alright, I think we're gonna get a little bit of a pump here, actually. I think we're gonna get a little bit of a pump here. Let's see. Can we pump? I hope we can. Yeah. I think we could get a little bit of a pump right now, honestly. I think. Hey yo, Bitcoin talking the price, can we pump? About to go up, straight up, Donald Trump. Don't you know the candle's blue, then we about to turn orange. Going out, about to eat a bowl of porridge. Then I run through the front door, rip it off the door hinge. Then I go in, ask my friend George. I said, George, how's it going, my man? The Bitcoin price got the pump. Can we go from sand to sand, the east to west, the coast? You know we do it most. Bitcoin price about to be the toast, cause you take it out the toaster, pop up, spread the knife on the butter with the bread with the cup. Then we pump up to the top, to the spot, to the place where we gotta TP the must. Don't you know we're coming back down like Elon Musk? SpaceX going to the moon, and we trust that he really did it so real it looks fake. Don't you know, baby, the profits that we take, cause we coming back up to the golden pocket. 618, she rejected us, can you even spot it? Had a crush in high school, Jason was such a fool. After out she said, AJ, you're such a tool, cause I thought we would get the matching Ben coins, make the profit. She thought I was so annoying. AJ, I like you, I don't like you like that. I like you like a brother, what you think about that? I said, A6 Juanita, you broke my heart. Then I turned around, I let out a fart, farted right in her face. Then she said, Jay, get out of my space. Your smell is so bad, it leaves a trace of what you ate for lunch just the other day. I said, 6 Juanita, hope you smell the fart. Blue and purple candles like a nice work of art. Here we are on MEXC, what do you know? The lowest deal on fees, better look out below. Speaking of MEXC, between you and me, link in the description, pin commenting. If you click it, you get the best deal on fees. Unfortunately, you do have the KYC, which is why we got BLOFIN. Get it in. Guess what? No KYC here, spin. Let me get the picture, pull it up. 10% cash back, the coffee in the cup. You could click the link and don't you know you could own this? $1,000 future bonus, you could chose it. Got the watch, got the chair, got the camera, got the motorcycle, and we're pumping with the hammer. Got the hammer, candles pumping, then the handle, candles turning blue. The Bitcoin price about to show you what she is about to do. We're coming up to the top, I'm wearing a fresh pair of shoes. Yeah, Bitcoin price, yeah, we gotta choose. 2 sisters, 6 Juanita, 7, 8 says the Bitcoin price. Don't you know she back to her old tricks? Take a look at her nice fancy lips. You can tell she's got it up to her old tricks. With the eyes in disguise, got a beard kinda weird when we're looking like a squid square, looking like a big deer. Deer in the headlights, eyes wide open. Bitcoin price, don't you know she don't be flopping, flopping, groping. Got the market Cipher B, put it on your sandwich and you got some extra cheese. Go outside in between you and me. Got the chickens in the snow and they got so much glee in their heart. Yeah, we got the chickens in the chicken coop. Snow covers up the piles of the chicken poop. Then we go into the cage, get the eggs out. Next thing you know, we got the rage and the flage out. Yeah, cause we're still long from the bottom, set up giving in advance. Don't you know we spot him in the Casper crew, give it in advance. Mike Pants, Jams, and all the vice presidents to Trump. The names always rhyme, Pence and Vance. Every day when we chill with fire ants in our pants. Don't you know they be biting my butthole? The Bitcoin price about to go whoa, down to the backside. Let it ride. Here we come up flying like a water slide. Got the money flow getting thick with the trick. Then the next thing you know, they say the price is looking sick. So sick and not healthy. Bitcoin price getting skinny, get your belt teeth. Tighten up around the waist before you wait. The next thing you know, they say AJ you're such a big disgrace. But hey, let's go to the 24-minute. Bitcoin price, Jason about to spit it. Got the money flow curving up to the high. The Bitcoin price, blue candle straight into the sky. Yeah, don't you know we about to fly? Break the resistance and then we about to cry. Cause you know when we bust down and break the resistance, Bitcoin gonna pump, then she about to go the distance. Yeah. Alright, we got a little bit of a pump right there. We got a little bit of a pump. Yeah, we got a little bit of a pump. Sheesh, man. We did get a little bit of a pump right there. But it wasn't really too much. It wasn't really too much. Can I do a rap collab with Crypto? That would be pretty funny, honestly. David Fear just got off work. A call where I told 2 of my buddies to come to JC for good TA. The first thing they see is freestyle. Ah, that's funny, man. That's funny, man. Rap battle between Jason Casper and Sam Bankman coming out soon. That would be legit. All right, that would be legit. Yeah, we got the shill flow going on. You know, make sure to click the links in the description. Yeah, so look, we're at this golden pocket. I have to be honest with you, it does look kind of bullish, like we could get a little bit of a move up from here. I hope we do get the move up from here. I hope we do, guys. That's my price prediction for AVAX, but let's take a little look at AVAX. But first, actually, we got to shout out our super chats. Hello, Jay, can you look at Mog? Yeah, we'll look at Mog. Sorry for missing the super chats, all right? Shout out to Lucky Jim Bob 111, wants me to schedule a barber appointment. I haven't had an actual haircut since 2022? And it was at my own house. I had a friend come over who cuts hair. Yeah. I don't really care a lot about how I look, honestly. I know that sounds kind of weird. I just don't really care at all. You know? I don't wear nice clothes. I don't have a nice haircut. it is what it is, man. As long as I am happy in life, you know, as long as my wife doesn't care, then I don't care either. If my wife doesn't like my look, then she'll change it for me, all right? Actually, funny story, legit. Second date I went on with my wife, she took me clothes shopping, all right? When I met her, I had 2 shirts, 2 tank tops. I wore them every single day. I had these old Van skater shoes with 2 different color shoelaces, not because I wanted 2 different colors, just because that's all I could get. And so she took me shopping. She bought me some shirts, you know, she bought me some shoes. You know, she cleaned me up a little bit. She picked me up, dusted me off. She said, "Hey, Jay, you know, I think you're a pretty cool guy, but, you know, you gotta put some effort, you know." All right, we'll take a look at Mog. Check out to Vingender Gatum, who says, "Jay, my bro, I took along from 101. Shout out to you. That was the move." Oh, okay. Oh. Interesting. Shout out to Big Bus 28. All right, we're back over 10K in profits. All right, let's check out Mog. Mog USDT. Check it out. Guys, I don't know if you noticed, but I changed my candle colors a little bit, you know? I made the borders of the candles a little bit lighter than the bodies. What do you think? Let me know what you think. I like it. I think I'm going to keep it. All right, Mog, baby. All right, so we do have what's known as bullish market structure. We're going to pull from the low to the high. From the low to the high. Come into the zone between the golden pocket and the 786. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, so a lot of these altcoins do retrace down to the 886. The fact that we haven't touched the 786 yet makes me a little bit more biased toward this. But we don't have enough data yet. Let's go to the daily. Daily looks like she wants to come down more just from the money flow, but we do have bull divs here, and we have taken out some liquidity. We've done it multiple times. I like this lower level a little bit better, but the reality is this is a support zone, period. Right, so if you're looking to build a position, this is the place. It's a pretty big zone. I would be much more interested in coming down toward the 786 and the 886. 4 hour and see how she's looking. Now the 4 hour actually does look most bullish of all these time frames. If we could get a move down to the box with another drive of 4 hour div, that would be pristine, like a nice wick. You know, we did have a wick on the daily, but another little drive down would be nice. All right, so yeah, that's what I would look at with Mog there. I just blew snot out on my shirt. Did you see that? Let's see. What else we got to look at? Oh, my man long Bitcoin from 101. Sputnik. Shout out to Sputnik. Hey, Jason. Do you think opening an ETH long around 2,700 to 2,900 to new all-time highs is a realistic possibility? So here's the deal. I cannot tell you if it's gonna happen or not, but I can tell you this: if it happens, it is the opportunity. If it happens, it's definitely the opportunity. All right. We have a cup and handle on this thing. Okay, I could maybe see it. I could maybe see it. Let's come back to our ETH. All right, baby. ETH pumping. ETH getting that pump. See, the freestyle had a delayed effect here. Here we go, baby. What do I think about Dogecoin? We just looked at Dogecoin, and it looked like it was bouncing right from the level that we gave in these live streams. So I mean, I believe it's gonna pump. I hold Doge. I'm not looking to sell until we get to $1. That's my own personal view on Doge. That's my own personal view on Doge. See, look, Terra Bro says I'm looking handsome. Terra Bro also wants his haircut. All right. See, so I'm not the only one that likes the haircut. All right. Everything looks bullish on the 4 hour. Yeah, everything does look pretty bullish on the 4 hour. Cats or dogs? Definitely dogs, I have to say. God bless Zach Stevens. When to open a new short? Well, okay, here's the deal. For Bitcoin, there's two places to open up a short. One is right now, if you're feeling like we're going to reject from here, even though the 4 hour looks dang bullish. The second one is taking out the high at 109.888 and basically, honestly, doing something like this. Where we come up here, we take the high, form a little bit of a bull flag, but then we do something like that. Take the liquidity of that first high and then get the drop. Like, it could happen, right? Those would be the two situations that I would look for as short on Bitcoin. All right, but let's see. It is 12:30 p.m., which means it basically means that New York's on lunch. You got screwed on Millennia Coin. I mean, look, here's the reality, guys. You gotta really make sure that you are when we're buying meme coins, you have to really understand that they're gambles. All right, they're always gambles. All right, KKKKK says the market is pumping because of the rumor that Trump today will sign an executive order related to crypto. Probably, if it doesn't happen, there will be a sell the news event again. Very interesting. Shout out to Tony Punch Aether Media. He says, "Dang you, Cuban cousin. I have somewhat of a mohawk myself." Yeah, man. I guess maybe it's a Cuban thing. All right. Maybe it's a Cuban thing. Only slaves and soldiers shave their head as a sign of subjugation. I think that's really cultural, Taze, to be honest with you. That's really cultural. I used to have beautiful flowing long hair, but I hate having long hair. Like, don't get me wrong. I would grow my beard out. I would grow my hair out. I hate it. I hate it. I can't stand it, all right? So I always keep a short beard, and I just like having short hair. Like, I sweat so much, bro. You don't understand, all right? I'm a hard worker. So I guess I kind of am a slave in a way, right? I literally work the land, bro. I'm outside in the sun, in the sweat, in the heat, the sweat dripping down my face. I used to have long hair, and I'm not gonna put it in a dang ponytail, all right? I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm not gonna be the ponytail guy, all right? And also, because I don't care about how I look at all, if I had long hair, it would look absolutely disgusting. It would probably turn to natural dreadlocks. They'd be so just stuck to my face in the sweat and the heat. It's disgusting, man. You know? How could a Canadian move to the USA full-time with currently working, no work, no sponsorship, and without marriage? How could you do it with nothing? Easy, just do it. You got nothing to lose, my man. Super chat, miss. Shout out to Rudraksh Argwal. Sorry for missing your super chat, bro. Or not, bro. I don't know. Don't want to assume the gender, all right. Arkham analysis for long trade. Let's check out Arkham. Arkham analysis. Yeah, I could never have a man bun. I could never have a man bun. You know what I'm saying? Alright, well, I have to be honest here. We'll put this on log. We've got ourselves our range. Let's just pull the range volume. And let's pull the fib from the low to the high. Okay, so we're coming down right now to major support between the 786 and the 886. This is where I would look for a long. We've already gotten a support resistance flip from here. We're building some bull div. We're building some bull div, money flow coming up. So if we are going to get a bounce, we are looking at the low of the range, which is going to be our box between the 786 and the 886. So this is not financial advice. I don't know what Arkham is. I've never heard of it, but well, obviously I've heard of it. I've done TI in it before, but this would be my trading idea on it right now. Okay, if I was into this coin, just based on the technicals on the chart, this would be the idea that I would have here. We've got to give a major shout out to man buns only work on black hair samurai style. That's true. That's true. Look, if you could pull it off, you have to look like a dang samurai, all right? Like, you actually have to look the role, right? Shout out to Dave Digital. He says, let's work something out. I'll let you borrow my long hair, and you let me borrow your upper body. Seems fair. All right, bro. I didn't even know you had long hair. I never noticed it in your gym pictures. All right, Tars AI. Let's take a look at Tars AI. How do you handle it, Dave Digital, at the gym? I used to work out with long hair at the gym, and it was gross, man. It was so gross. Tars AI. I can't find a ticker for it. I cannot find the ticker for Tars AI. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try and search again here. Here we go. Got it. Got it. All right. Well, we've gotten a breakout and we are holding support at our support resistance flip. Let's go ahead and pull a fib from low to high. We're bouncing from the golden pocket. Let's go ahead and pull our volume. All right, so there's a chance that this is a low. Let's go to the 4 hour. The 4 hour looks nice, but we never got a bull div, unfortunately. But we did take this liquidity. So here's how I would approach this. You know, if you know how to trade with good risk to reward, which you must, then you could say that this is a valid trade coming from the low to the range, targeting the high of the range, okay? But if we lose that and the trade gets stopped out, then I would be interested then in value area high, the 786 and the 886 fib, because that would allow us to come and back test the value area high, major support resistance flip. It would allow us to continue bullish market structure, not taking out the last higher low, right? We have these higher lows here. We'd make a higher low, and it would allow us to get a nice back test of this. Those would be my two places. You know, this one here is speculative because we don't have like really bullish signs, but it is support resistance flip, golden pocket, and we do have bullish market cipher, yet no divergence. Divergence, that's really what's up, all right? That's really what's up. Shout out to Miha for the super chat. Can you check AI Tech? Yeah, so when it comes to coins like this, I don't really know what to say about it because I don't have any way to know where support is. Let's see if it's on a different exchange. Okay, here we go. Is this the same coin? Yeah. Okay. Is this the same coin? Looks different. No, it's... Okay, here we go. Alright, well, here we go. We've got some history now. Maybe it just didn't load right. So, we're coming to a support resistance flip. Let's pull out some fibs. We're at the 886 fib. So, historically speaking, with these coins, I mean, look, we take it off log scale. This looks to me to be the bottom of a local range here. And so if we're looking to build a position, just given our price action from July, this is support, right? This is support since July. We're coming back down to the range. We're seeing money flow momentum come up. So look, if you're looking to build a position on this, this is definitely a place to buy. And then we do have some liquidity here. We could get a dip down to like 3 cents. Maybe that's our next major support. But, I mean, if you're bullish on this thing, which I don't know if you should be, because I don't know anything about it. I don't know fundamentally what it is. But between 3 and 7 cents would be a really nice buy zone. That's beautiful support. And we're at support right now. We're at the value area low. And if this is going to hit all-time highs, I mean, let's just say it hits all-time highs. It's a 10x, you know? It's a 10x opportunity. Now, again, I don't know anything about this fundamentally at all. So, you know. But, when am I going to buy Bitcoin? I'm going to buy Bitcoin in 2026. All right, is Bitcoin rolling over? Let's go to the 1 minute. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, we are at a little bit of a resistance here, guys. But all right, guys, I gotta head out. All right, I got a lot of things to do today, and God bless you all in Jesus' name. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I love you all. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.